Hello there. Welcome to the craft room, you guys. Oh my god, we've been having a little bit of technical, okay, by technical difficulties I mean I didn't charge my phone, but it really held everything up for a while because then I couldn't figure out how to turn it back on. So but everything's okay now. We're here, we're doing stuff in the craft room. Look at us go. There we go. All right, so I want to play with polymer clay today. And it's not that nothing's gone right today, it's just that it has been a busy morning and I haven't had what feels like a moment to just decompress and absolutely celebrate the amazing freaking auction we had last night. You guys, thank you everybody who made our auction yesterday amazing. Like everybody who hung out, everybody who bid, everybody who won their bid, everybody who paid for their bid. That's always that's real nice. So that's always really nice. Oh, hey Linda. Oh my god, how are you doing, Linda? Please open. Like I clicky booped the thing. I'm just gonna have to do this through a different channel, I do believe. All right. Un momento, mi amor. It'll let me load it through my Vector Earth Creations account. So here I am moderating my own self. Perfect. All right. Well, hey creative, how are you doing today? I want to test out something. I have an old candle cup that I want to cover in clay and cut up. Like if that makes sense. So hey Robin. She says, hello Vaughn, nice to catch you live. It's really nice to be here. Thank you for stopping by. How are you guys doing today? Hanging in there. How have you guys been doing? We're doing really well. Hey Itzy. Like we had our first and last auction of 2025 last night, and it was, I dare say, a roaring success. And it made me feel really good that one of our friends was texting us and they were like, I was really nervous for y'all because for the first like 40 minutes you didn't have any bidders. And I mean that I thought that lasted like maybe 10 minutes. I don't know what was up, but it was like with the time distortion, but I was having a blast. I didn't realize it was 40 minutes without stuff. I just knew that, sometimes you have to wait for a seed to sprout, and then it did. And y'all, we're going to be able, like, thank you guys. Like, it was monumental how well the auction went last night. And the thing is we only had like 20 items. We only had 8 to start with, 8 or 9. But then Randy was able to, I called it the bowels of our inventory box. Good, thank you. Hope you're good. Glad your auction went well. Some nice pieces. Oh, thank you. Well, we have a plan for our next auction. We're going to have it in March because I don't think I'm going to get anything made before January. The holidays are really busy and all that. But we're going to have it in March. I think we are planning on having it the very last weekend of March, which I think will be really nice. But the things that we make in our live streams, some of them will go up to the, shop for folks to buy just, off the shelf. So I'm just taking out, I've just been cleaning. I hope I was in frame. But I was just cleaning some of the wax and stuff off of this. Oh, it's so sticky. Out of this candle cup using not a pastry knife, a palette knife. Hanging in there. But no, we're doing really well. I had belly dance this morning. And it was pretty good. It was very cold, but it makes me feel like I don't know. That's a lot of it's a 2 hours worth of driving, which is nice. I love getting to hang out with Randy for 2 hours, but I don't know. I feel like time is so precious and rare. I think I need to let myself rotate pastures onto something else for a little bit, especially as we get up into like the yucky weather seasons for Missouri because we get a lot of ice and stuff in the winter, and we don't like driving in that. If I don't catch you, happy anniversary to you and Randy. Oh, thank you, Linda. We are coming up on, shoot, is it our 3 or 4 year? I don't know, a 3 year? 3 years of being married as far as the government's concerned, but we'll be having our 21st anniversary in February. So that's exciting. Hey, Tracy. How you doing, World is Strange? So I'm just cleaning out this wax from a candle cup because there are these candles that I have always admired. What is this? Is that from my sweater? No, I just have dog fur coming off my sweater. Well, I don't know what all those little crumblies were. Do 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 do. But I'm just trying to kind of like friction rub the wax out of the cup. But no, I think I need to take a break from going to belly dance classes, and switch gears into something just something else that makes me feel, because I'm not practicing at home as much. I think I want to try taking some adult belly dance class. No, not adult belly dance, adult ballet. That's the word. Because I really want to get better at doing turns and stuff and increase my range of mobility. And so, like, gosh, if the belly dance were local, I would go to it every day, but it's just that's a lot of driving. So, but I'm going to keep going until my niece moves, I think. That way I can still go and see her every Saturday. And that's been a lot of fun. Doing well, trying to focus on doing something fun while I've got you in the background. Ooh, what are you doing fun? Are you quilting or sewing? Okay, so we have our cleaned candle cup. And what colors should I do? I don't want to do red because it's going to make my hands all like red. Let's start with some glow in the dark because I always love glow in the dark. But yeah, I'm just thrilled. I was so worried about doing an auction, and I'm so glad we decided to just go ahead and do the auction because it was awesome. Y'all make everything that we do here awesome. So I don't know why I worry about anything at all. So that's the rub. Too many options. Ooh. Well, I'm working on like what are they called? Dirty Santa gifts, but not like the dirty Santa, but like or white elephant, or I've heard all sorts of different names for it. But I'm thinking this might end up being somebody's gift for Christmas. Or I might sell it for money. All right, this is the most fun part, I think, is doing the feeding of the pasta machine. So I've cut my glow-in-the-dark dough into little slices, little cookies, then we'll squish the cookies. Actually, that would be a really cute project, would be to make some little like polymer clay gingerbread men ornaments. But I'm going to start with this concept on the candle cup. I don't remember what kind of clay this is. It feels like it's a blend, and it's definitely got enough dog fur and stuff in it that it's probably a blend. Ooh, I need to grease my gears. We're going to fold it and feed it through. There we go. Very nice. I like it. Ooh, yeah, well, of course it's glow in the dark. I love glow in the dark. But yeah, I think I'm going to do this glow in the dark clay layered with like a metallic. I always really like the metallic clays. They have a lot of character. They look really good just like by their own selves. So maybe, what do you think, silver? It'll make more sense, hopefully, in a little bit. Oh, hey, Peggy. Hey, Brenda. Brenda says, hey, everyone. Hey, Brenda. Peggy says, I loved the auction. Me too. Thank you guys so much for coming and being a part of that. It was amazing in a bunch of different ways. It was exactly what I was needing for like the community in my heart. Like just like boobity, 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 like having fun. It was exactly what our business needed, I do think, is just some fun, lighthearted shop therapy. Like very, very good. And it was a really good time. Okay, so getting that. So what I'm thinking, and we'll just test this out right here, because my main concern is that the glow in the dark clay is going to be too soft to do what I want to do with it. Yvette, hey, how's it going? And we're just going to bring this around, and I'm just going to chop, judo, chop. Like, and I kind of also want to take like horseback riding lessons and martial arts classes. So I think I'm going to rotate pastures off of belly dance for a little bit to kind of do something else, maybe something that Randy and I can do together, because I get to hang out with him all day, but like I don't get to like hang out with him, and it'd be fun to discover something new together. Okay, so I'm making sure that I don't really want to exceed the lip of our candle jar. And let's see, am I able to do this with our acrylic roller? Ooh, that says I'm sleepy. Oh. Gingerbread man, have you seen Krampus? I have not seen Krampus. What's the connection? Ooh, well, hey, Robin. She says I'm doing really well. Got out of rehab this coming Wednesday. Can't wait to get back to crafting again. What do you think the first thing you're gonna craft is gonna be? Yeah, my suspicions are suspiciousing. This is very, very sticky, but I'm still going to test it. So what I was thinking about testing is that if I can cut into this, there's one side, and I'm just going to go opposite side. We will defo want like a firm clay for this. So I'm kind of just cutting randomly at this point because I fully intend to scrap what we're doing. Because do you see how gummy this is, trying to get it like pulled out and off? That's my first problem. And then we'll pull it out. But you can like take this and go like boop, so we could roll that up and then press down. But again, problems with it being so gooey, gummy, soft. Let's peel it all off of the glass and see what we can do. Oh, well, thank you, Linda. Ooh, no spoilers. Okay. Ooh, that's a good idea. Tracy says, are there any archery places close by? That would be fun as a couple. That would be a lot of fun. I'll have to search and see, because even if it's just like a shooting range, I'm sure we could still practice archery. People go like bow hunting and stuff. We could do that. Okay, I'm going to put this back in the drawer. I'm all good and sticky. Is that okay? But I guess I should start by trying to find like a reference picture of one of these carved candles. Robin says, finish a suncatcher I was making. Nice. Hey, Cindy, how's it going? So let me pull up. I'm going to search carved dipped candle. Where's a good example with like good color contrast? Okay, this one's super pretty. So here you can kind of see on the sides, like that's an example of what I was like, we should be able to make that out of polymer clay, like, right? My over it. But do you see how it's like the different layers? Like, this is what I'm thinking. And it's like, but I don't know because it's gonna be pretty tough. I'm gonna click images. But yeah, they just like cut into the stuff and it's like that looks delicious. But I was thinking that if we could build up the layers of polymer clay and then cut into it, I just wonder if this is possible. Cause like look at that one. Like, oh God, what have I done? How could this happen to? But like, isn't that neat? That's freaking neat. I loved it. Like, now I just got to figure out how to do that with polymer clay. Because I don't have a whole candle dipping setup and they're expensive. I've looked, but I want to make these candles. Oh, Walk in the Rain says I have one or two of those somewhere. Right? Like they're so cool. Hey, Loki. Oh, my Loki. All right. So, and also I thought I'd try to prototype it on this small candle cup because I have a bunch of these like empty 7-day candle holders that I think would be perfect for if I could do that like sculpted carved thing. What's a color I've got a bunch of? Every color because Lisa sent us so much cool stuff. Okay, so first off, we have an entire tray here now of this. Well, I'm gonna tell you that would look really pretty. Red and glow in the dark would be really pretty. Red's a son of a bitch. I don't want to deal with it right now. Like I want to work with because it gets its pigment on everything, and so it's really hard to keep it like crispy and tidy. So I was thinking about just mixing some of this. It's called white translucent. So some of the light should be able to transfer through it a little bit with some of this silver. That way the silver is a little bit more translucent is my thinking. And then I've got this graphite pearl, which is a slightly darker silver. That way if they get on each other, it's like not going to be the end of the world, hopefully. What do you think of that? And then maybe just some solid black. You know, very festive. So, yeah. Well, that way, like black and silver is going to look pretty sharp. I don't know. Because I would do layers of solid. Yeah. That's a really good idea. I'd also had an idea to on this candle cup to make about like a 4-foot long Skinner blend and just wrap it and roll it. That way, whenever we cut into it, it's like, wouldn't that be like, that'd be cool, right? That'd be something. That's true. We'll start with just doing little layers. Just become BFFs because you're the only one. Loki says we have just become BFFs because you're the only one so far to hear the FIQ to get the joke. Oh my Loki. Well, I mean, we was already BFFs, but now it's official. So someone just showed me a YouTube of a crafter who makes figurines for a game title. What does that mean? He has these small pieces he fits together end to end and makes a skeleton that he covers with polymer clay. He might 3D print them. What? That's really neat. Oh, well, that's going to be exciting, Robin, to get back to your sun capture that you made. I'm also going to try to track how much clay I'm using. Should I just alternate the layers of the white translucent, or should I mix it? Let's alternate to start with, because why not? One. That I know where it is. Like, I might have 70 hidden in a drawer in that room over yonder, but it's like Schrodinger's craft closet. It might be in there, it might not be, and if it is, it might be dead. Like, I have not fed it in a while. It might be dead. They're tiny, but maybe you could find a modular system to make those complex shapes and not worry about deformation. That'd be cool. Crinkly ASMR time. If you ever just want to... I didn't bite it. I bet it'd be good if I bit it, though. I bet it's like a hard cheese, just like a hard cheese. Randy says he bets it's not. I bet you're right. I bet it's better than a hard cheese. Only one way to find out. What are y'all up to today? Okay. I'm going to mix them. Just because I want to cut the stuff into little bloop bloops. So I'm just going to take this. And if it is a merciful sort of day, my clay won't be crumbly. May your pasta machine be clean. And may none of the air bubbles pop during baking. They looked like they were only 1/4 or 3/8 of an inch and it fit together, then can be posed. That's amazing. So like posable action figures? You know, we had a talk about this between me, and I decided I was going to start having the camera be down here. That way you're not just looking at the top of my head while we're crafting. You can also see all of my chins. So I love posable stuff. That's really neat. Well, it feels like this silver pearl is going to be really reasonable to work with too. Now these are Sculpey Primo. And now we get to feed it through the pasta machine. Pasta. Pasta. Ooh, you know, this might be the what we give away for the chat. Ooh, see, we got a little bit of crumble in there. Let's see how, before I mix all of them, let's go ahead and see how it looks fully mixed it together. Oh, so first off, I just already love that little bit of like marbling. Yes. Who's a mess? You're a mess, and I'm here for it, girl. I don't even know how to tell you how much of a mess I am. I'm a bit of a mess. It's okay. It's okay. So that conditioned down really nicely. It's all nice and incorporated. I don't know if this is going to make a lick of difference, but I don't know what else I would use the white translucent clay in. And, you know, experimentation keeps it spicy. So do you just use a regular pasta machine, or is it a specific kind for clay? This one is a Makin's brand pasta machine, and it is intended for polymer clay. But I mean, I guess whenever you, I don't know if it's not food grade when you buy it, but it certainly isn't food grade once you put polymer clay through it. So, oh, but see how cool that looks. Oh, I love that. And then we're just gonna fold and blend. Check that out. Now, if your clay gets these little bands like that, that's just the teeth of my pasta machine are misaligned. because we abuse it. But it's okay. I love how you talk through your creative process. Right on. I'm glad. I'm just happiest, I think, when I'm sitting in the bushes just making little crafter noises. Like some kind of wild animal just chittering. Like a squirrel yelling at the nuts in the tree. All right. Well, that didn't catch on fire or anything, so this is great. So far, you're right. Oh, it's so pretty. You could show me a literal hunk of gravel out of my driveway right now, and I would be like, superb. All right, I'm gonna have to smoosh. This is why my pasta machine's gears are misaligned, is because I'll be like, it can take a 1/4 inch. It can't take a 1/4 inch. It'll try, but it just can't do it. Doing the best it can, honey, says Randy. Nice shimmer, right? Do, 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 do. Oh, so you gotta squish it. So something that's been a little bit of a challenge is ever since I hurt my hand, I had been kind of oh, that's so pretty. I had been shrinking the bubble of what I was comfortable doing, because it's like, oh, I can't push myself there because I want to let my hand heal. But then whenever I start to get back into it, my strength is like gone. At least, I'll be jump into something thinking I can do it like how I used to could. Hydrate so you don't hydrate. Let me finish putting this clay through the machine. I am compelled. But then I'll drink a bunch of water, I swear. And so then I'll like get hurt trying to keep up with what I used to do. But now as I'm easing back, like I learned from that, and I'm trying to ease my way back into doing these things. And I'm just having to be patient with myself. But I do think I'm taking steps in the right direction. I do think I'm going to get my strength back. I just need to be persistent and patient and go slow and steady. In crafting, I think helps me to stay mindful of that, because it keeps me from chewing my leg off in the meantime. Because it's a pretty day outside. I really want to go outside and move some logs and stuff around. And I'm like, my elbows are hurting me. I don't need to be doing that. I'll just stay in here and I'll play with clay. And other than, look at the little detail lines from it's just cool. It's fun to play with it. It genuinely feels like playing. So it is craft therapy time, y'all. No, it's not see-through. Hydrate. And Tracy says, my beautiful friend, just wait about 20 years. I've seen you bare hand open a beer bottle. I'd hate to have seen you 20 years earlier. You'd just be popping heads off of people. Just cutting the heads off these things. Like, do different craft show seasons determine which handcraft you focus on for a stretch? Yes. It's not so much the craft show season, because I haven't been doing a lot of vending like on the road, not since 2019. Like from 2008 to 2018. God, it really was a decade. We did almost 30 shows a year on average. In 2019, we did 5. And then the pandemic happened and we did none for a while. And then we did 2 a year for the past like 2 or 3 years. And that's been really nice, but I need to get out of the house more. Like, I wasn't socialized as a puppy, and like it's making me mentally ill as an adult to not be around people, I think, because part of it, I'm going to be honest, and I'm not blaming you, but it's also kind of your fault, and Randy's too. It's everyone else's fault but mine. When I go outside, I expect people to be nice and reasonable the way Randy is, the way that y'all are. Like the people that I am around, I just think that that's normal. And then I go outside and it's like, have you been outside? Have you been to a Walmart lately? Like, it's horrible. I don't want to go there anymore. And that was one of my fun places. So
20 years ago.
Randy says I didn't want to go there 20 years ago. And so I go outside, then I come home and I'm like, ah, and then I don't want to go out again. But if I go to like conventions and stuff, but yeah, I go outside expecting people to be nice and awesome like y'all. And then it's like they're not. And they're just like driving but not paying attention. And then going 30 miles per hour on an on-ramp that's a very short on-ramp onto a part of the road that's like definitely 75 is what everybody's doing. And then, but anyways, Loki says, you need to come with me to Target where I troll people by being super nice. Hey, Stormy, how's it going? Tracy says, it was a twist off. Says you. Yeah. Randy says you're just saying that to hide that you have She-Hulk strength. Oh, it was just, I want to get out more and be around people so that I'm not less like shocked by being around people whenever I am around people. Because it's like, poor puppies. Young people especially. When you see a gaggle of young people go by, it's like, I don't know how they didn't just get hit by 7 cars crossing the street. Because they like cross the street and stop and check their phone whilst in the street. And then this one didn't happen today, but I've seen it happen. And then they just keep like moseying on without checking. And I'm just like, okay. Had to learn certain hand exercises. Oh, says Robin, to gain the strength back in my hand, mostly stretching and learning to grip things again. Gotcha. Need to start a fantasy camp accompanying Loki in public. Yvette says, gotta be 300 pounds in your pajamas with unruly children in order for the door to even open. Oh, Yvette. But yes, okay, so you had said it's not craft shows that determine what we work on nearly so much as the season determines what I craft. In the summer, I'm not running the kiln as much. I'm not making lampwork glass beads, and I don't work with polymer clay as much because I don't want to be running the oven and heating the house up at all, if possible. So, but other than that, it's, I don't know. It's been so long since I've kind of just let myself graze freely and rotate my pastures that I don't even know. I don't even know. And that's okay. We don't have to know where we're going to start our adventure, says I as I wander into the great unknown. I work for Walmart. It's always a crazy place, right? Now, Randy used to work at Walmart. And whenever he worked nights, sometimes I would go in and I would just like walk around the store while he was at work. Because, like, especially if I had something early for school the next day, because we lived too far away and we had the one vehicle. But I was probably one of the people on the people of Walmart for like curling up and sleeping on bolts of fabric. That kid with the phone, wonder how many bones I'll break. Oh no. Okay, so I'm gonna roll this like this, and we're gonna feed it through like this. And I'm gonna do this a few more times to get a nice spread. Because if you'll notice, like this one, ooh, we could use a ruler for science. 2, oh, it's almost 2.5. It's like 2 1/4 and a smidge. Whatever that is in numbers. And then we're going to feed it through the pasta machine. Then we're going to fold it in half. And I'm going to feed it through again because it takes a few passes. It's a really gradual effect. But as we keep passing this through, it's going to keep getting just a little wider. Don't fall down, tablet. To boblet. Okay, so what we were at, 2 1/4 and a smidge. Well, now it's 2 3/4. So I'm going to feed it through one more time, and that should give us a really nice layer that we can wrap around our candle cup, because I want to make sure that, yes, we have enough. Okay. Boom. Have you decided what you're doing for fun yet, Tracy? We got to hurry up and relax and have fun. Randy says we don't have time to lollygag. Better hurry up and have some fun, stat. Or else. I'm sure that helped you relax. No, in my head, my brain just went, I'm such a good friend. And it's like, no, you just antagonized the shit out of Tracy. But sometimes I think that's what good friends are for. Okay, so we're bringing this around, and I'm going to try to like butt them up against each other. I had a washing machine that looked just like your pasta roller there. Oh, the ringers? Those are nice. They're dangerous, though. You cannot use one of those topless. It's a bad idea. I mean, you can, but it's a bad idea. That's funny. I'm a bit opposite, but it's probably because I watch a ton of true crime. Oh, gotcha. So I'm just going to blend this out with my big bowl. Randy's no. Randy says, I'm sure there's a quilt somewhere that needs done. He just makes you want to duct tape him to a chair and tickle him. Or something. He says, no. Okay, so we blended that out. I learned how to not get your 5-year-old fingers near such a device. Oh no. Ben and I just bought a ringer washer, hoping it will help with tie-dye. That'll be awesome. I hope its handle is good.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it the same kind or is it like a
Randy's asking if it's like a ringer machine or if it's the same kind of countertop mount. Oof, Linda says my brother got his arm caught in one when he was small. My goodness. My goodness. And then I'm going to come in. Jessima Tutorials always makes this look so super easy and satisfying. And I'm just here trying to not cut my fingies off. That okay. Okay, they're called mangles in the UK. Oof. That sounds about as dangerous as what they are. 1950s main tag. Randy says that thing should run forever. That's going to be nice. Where do you have it set up, I wonder? We'll see later. You can tell us later. Okay. So I'm not super worried about finishing the edges right now, but I just want to get things, and you can see that's quite thick. On future renditions, I might do it significantly thinner. Ooh, oh, you can see we can chase the air bubbles out. Do you see that air bubble? Little candle cup farts. Squeezy, squeezy bubble. Squeezy, squeezy bubble. I do the squeeze and we squeezy the bubble. Squeezy, squeezy. Yeah, I've given up. Those bubbles will just be there. Okay. Ooh, Robin says, where did you get that type of cutting knife? This was a Sculpey brand tissue blade. I got it in like the Polymer Clay section at like a Hobby Lobby or something. They have a newer version that has different handles. Same concept though. This was like 20 years old though. Wow, Stormy says, we used to have one in 1970s and I would operate it even as a kid of 7 years old. Nice. That's awesome. Okay, so now we're going to cut up this stack. That was too thin. Chop, chop, chop. Uh-oh, I'm cutting them too thin. Like wide ways. I was supposed to do it long ways. Like a hot dog instead of a hamburger. Oh, and I lost my thermos at my friend's house for Thanksgiving. So now I'm using Randy's Pikachu. His Pokey-Chew?
I choose you, Pokey-Chew.
Pokey-Chew. There's my coffee in it. So, yep. Okay, I'm gonna do it, babe. Pikachu, Pokey-Chew. What'd I say? Oh, I'm so happy to be in my craft room. I like going to belly dance, but I love being at home. I tell you what. Like, is there a word for it? I'm not agoraphobic. I just super duper strongly prefer not leaving my house. But all my craft stuff is here. All of it. Like, great. And I can go lay in bed and watch anime anytime I want. Like, I've designed my whole life around just staying home as much as possible. Make me happy. Linda Scander, level 1. Ooh, what are you making for supper? I think we're going to have leftover either brisket beans or leftover chili and cornbread that we still have in the fridge. We'll do the chili. So this is, it's not frozen, it's just in the fridge. This is the graphite pearl, which I think they don't even make anymore. I mean, I haven't seen it. Maybe they just don't carry it at our local Hubius Lubius. I'm super sad. They closed the Joann's. It's gone now. I don't even know what's there, like in its place. Oh, nothing right now? Right on. Loki says, great moment in the movie. Do you hate people? No, I don't hate people, but I seem to feel a lot better when they're not around. It makes me so happy to see my doggies. I just want to see my people. Like my friends. I miss my friends. I'm glad it's the holidays and we're going to be traveling and seeing all the people we love because I miss them. You know who you are. It's like I was missing the. I'm glad we had the camp along because I think about that whenever I have days like today, and I feel like a lonely bumblebee from the Blind Melon No Rain music video. I think that's my problem today, is I feel like a lonely little bumblebee. All I can say is that my life is pretty plain. I like watching the puddles, cause it rain. What's barfly? Barfly? Robin says, I too prefer not to go out in public unless needed. I call myself a homebody. Oh, I love being a homebody. It's where all my blankies and my favorite shoes are, and my doggy and my kitty and my hubby. All I can do is just pour some tea for two. And I take that point of view, but it's not same. Randy and I like fleshed out a little bit more of our yearly schedule for 2026. And I don't think I'm going to have a chance to get lonely in 2026. We're going to be quite busy. It's a whole lot of like local level stuff. Did I mix the, oh, son of a duck. No, these are the same color. Okay, I thought these are the two different tones of gray. I'm not even, y'all, I'm not even in frame. You'd think I'd have gotten decent at this by now, but there we go. Awesome time capsule of the bygone era. All I can say is it's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same. I just want someone to tell me, whoa, oh, 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 I'll always be there when you wait. Oh, yo, do, 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 do. Right, Loki? Ooh, Cindy says, Miss Vaughn, couldn't you do layers like a candle? Do shape and carve design like on a candle? That's what I'm wanting to do. Like, is like 100%. So that's why I'm like going to be building up the layers on this, is so that hopefully I can cut into them. It doesn't have to be all the way down into the glass. But yeah, that's kind of the gist of what I was hoping to do. But I've not seen it done before. Doesn't mean it hasn't been done. It just means that my Pinterest feed hasn't shown it to me yet. But a whole lot of it is just conditioning clay, which is good. It's fun. It lets my mind kind of chew on its thoughts. I feel most like myself when I'm making something. Ooh, coffee. Oh, I put my elbow on it. Cool texture from my sweater, though. Look at that. I like it. La, 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 la. Ooh, 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 and I'm just going to keep feeding it through. So I bring it over to the table over here. I'm just taking it and folding it where that edge is lined up, and then we feed it through. Let's do one more, because I'm certain we have enough to go around the girth of the candle, but I don't know if we have enough to go around the length of it, around the whole thing, if that makes sense. All right, that should do the trick. Girth feels like such a dirty word, but I don't know what other word to use. Okay, so I don't want the seams to line up, so I'm just going to press that there, and then we'll bring this around town. It's very odd. I didn't cut deep enough. I cut too deep. That okay. We're gonna bring this around town. And I'm just gonna cut that little bit more off. But is that how you meant, Cindy? Like the I've seen them at like the Ren Fair, or usually any spots where there's like I don't want to say touristy, but I don't know what else to call it, but like I guess touristy, where you're going to be getting a fresh influx of customers pretty regularly. Like I expect to see the candle shops that sell this sort of thing around there, because they can, I think, be pretty expensive. I mean, which makes sense. They're gorgeous. Okay. Yes, baby? Are we having trouble over on the UB Tubi? Hmm. Ooh, is this in preparation for starting a new mask of leaves? Ooh, it's not, but that would be cool. Now I wanted to take a break for a little bit, just rotate pastures as much as I can, because I'm in such a habit of falling. Oh, my phone just died. Black cam. Yeah, I'm gonna swap it out for blue. It's just gonna be a little weird for a bit. Yeah, because it was draining faster than it was charging. There's gonna be weird stuff happening on screen for a little bit, you guys. Because this one's sitting at 100. It just gave me the warning about the charger connection. But it's on and ready. So I'm just gonna come around and cut off here. I don't mind a little cross-contamination. I shouldn't say that. But I'm gonna say it anyways. I'm a dirty girl. I'll just mix my clays together. No?
So it's not zoomed in, it's just that.
It's just that big. Ah. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Can't stay, but saw you have a live. Oh, well, hey, Whimsical says, I'm at a Texas Viking festival and just put on some of my Dragon Eyes in someone's booth. I'll see y'all next week. Ah! Oh, Whimsical, good luck this weekend.
I can get it right now.
Okay. Are you able to make the whole thing smaller so that my head's not so, like, right here?
That's what I'm saying. Without being able to mess with everything. So we're currently streaming live. So
That makes sense. This will do. Chem mischief. All right, so there's that top edge. You can see we've got the butt, the booty. And then I'm just trimming away the excess here off the end again. Because this first one, we're just testing the concept. It doesn't need to be perfect. We're just playing. We're just playing around. You okay, baby? Mm-hmm. Okay. I appreciate you. Thank you for taking care of that. Randy is using the Loki video plugin guaranteed to not work as intended. Ooh, hamburger crumble. That sounds good, Linda. Okay, so there's those ones. There's those ones. There's the, it'll be fine. So now, kind of nervous, but that's okay. How should I even do this? Should I do... So I don't even know if that's even all the way around. I kind of feel like a sharp wire loop would be really handy for something like this. Do I have a carving tool that is that? I mean, I don't know how sharp it is, but we can always sharpen it. All right, so here's all my loops. Woo, loud noises. Okay. Here they are. I was like, I just got it. Where'd my loops go? So I think I'm going to use this one. That's like a small loop and then a larger loop. So already we're getting quite a bit of drag. Not my favorite thing, but that's okay. What'd you think, baby? Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Do-do-do. This is gonna look like it's all covered in ding dongs, isn't it? Ah, geez. Well, we'll just go with the flow. We'll just go with it. But yeah, I was kind of hoping for not ding dongs, but I was kind of hoping that we'd be able to get like a really cool looking. Just come down that little bit. So this is, I mean, kind of proof of concept in the sense of proving that I need to figure it out a little more, but that's progress in the right direction. Faux show. I don't like this. But let's keep practicing. So let's see.
This is a ding dong candle.
Merry Christmas, here's your ding dong candle. Loki says, I think you'll get the effect you're looking for, but it'll take 5 to 10 tries. I think you're right. And I think it's gonna be better with a sharp tool. So I'm wondering if I have like some sharp carving knives. Because see, this one I'm cutting way too deep, but it got the crispness I'm looking for. And I really like being able to carve like a sharp V. So I very much prefer that tool to this tool. Yeah, we're definitely going to want to do more layers, probably half as thick, which is okay. So let's see if we can do that again. This is very bad. That's okay. So I wonder if we can do a straight up and down, more or less. This clay, for one, definitely is a bit more of the consistency that I'm looking for. Oh, I like that, letting it stay flat instead of just to a point. And then I wonder if we get a little twisty twist. Yes. I love it. Do not be afraid to be bad at something, you guys. Like, genuinely bad at something. That's where we begin. That's where the magic starts. So if this were something a little bit more holiday themed, what we could do is a wider triangle and then pull this out like so. Oh, I just love that too though. But I was trying to think, how can we make this like Christmas tree looking? I don't think this one's going to twist very well for us, but I also don't think we super duper need it to. We can just taper it down to a nice thinner point here at the end. We're going to itch our eye without getting polymer clay in our eye. Nailed it. Oh, and then we're going to give it like a super cute little wah. And then we're going to bring it down here and we're going to go like wah. Okay, so it's not really holiday themed, but I love it. And we're going to curl that up just a little more just to give it a little bit more sass. And so if we have like, this is going to be like a fat candle holder. We're learning. It's okay. Oh, I didn't cut through all the way. But I feel like if I just stick to doing things that I know I can get a good result with this, I stop learning. Where it really, really slows down the whole learning process. So I think it's super important for me to keep doing things that I'm not necessarily going to get a great result at right out the gate. I think it's very good for me to just be bad at things every so often. It's more fun that way. It's a sense of adventure creatively. Hey, Andrea, how's it going? Ooh, polymer clay on a votive candle container? Super idea. I have a massive collection of glass jars I could upcycle with this idea. 100%. I don't know if I'd recommend this way of doing it, but it's definitely a way of doing it. I think this looks kind of cute and spooky. Okay. And now I wonder, like, yeah, if I had like a curved, do I have a tool like that somewhere? This isn't sharp enough, but if we could sharpen the edge of one of these to like, oh, and I'm getting into the territory where we've already, so we can definitely use like a little clay cutter to bring that down. Okay. And now I'm gonna go like this and destroy it. Yeah. And then we're gonna squish it all together and make a really cool, hopefully like swirly. And we're gonna try, I'm gonna try to just make a big gray rose around the bottom of it. Ooh, well, hey Lydia, how's it going? Hydrate so you don't dehydrate. Okay. You just need more layers of color. And when I watched someone carve that type of candle, they used a knife sideways and not the point to cut through the layers. Okay. Do they like dip it square maybe? That'd be cool. I wonder if we can just get a similar effect by making the canes and then building it up on the outside. Like, you know what I mean? Like, make it look like it was a reductive carving technique, but it's actually, we're just building it on in layers, is an idea. Ooh, I gotta show y'all. I made this the other day, just playing around. I was having a lot of fun playing with some of the excess Sculpey from the tentacle plant that we had made. Just playing around with different flower types, and I'm really pleased with how it came out. I mean, I didn't really have something in mind when I set out to be crafting, but I liked making it, and that's anytime I can be having some fun. All right, now we're gonna make a nice little silver and graphite pearlescent rose. And I actually have a cookie cutter set that I used my brain a little bit to try to troubleshoot and figure things out. Now, no more brain time, just play. Ha! That's gonna be perfect. Y'all want to watch me cram this log through my pasta machine? Ready or not, here we go. It does such a good job. I just wanted to do this. Well, like this is the big motivator for why I use polymer clay at all, is I just like playing with it. All right, I'm going to fold this over 4 layers. And then I'm going to squish it by pushing the ends together. So my fingers are about an inch apart. I'm going to push them close together. So like this, push. Like this, push. Like this, push. And then we're going to cram this, cram it through the pasta machine. Oh, and already that's looking pretty cool. And then we'll just fold it this away and kind of cram it through. I just let the edges of the pasta machine keep it from getting too wide. You see how that like straightened it down? Now that's a surefire way to make sure that I'm going to be cramming odd colors of polymer clay into the odd, nooks and crannies of my pasta machine. I think that's looking pretty good. Let's fold over once more. And let's see how that comes out. Pretty good. We're going to reduce the thickness on the pasta machine. By 1 and then by 2. So now we're on setting 3. And bumping the tripod, feeding it through. And then I'm going to put this on the table and smooth it all out. But yeah, you do not have to know what you are doing to be having a good time. And now I'm going to scooch it all over for just a sec so I can get into, that's not the right drawer. Here's the right drawer. So this is a fondant cutter set for dahlia leaves. And I think I'm going to start with the wee bittiest of the set, because they're also one of my favorites for like teardrop shaped cabochons. Linda, oh, it's glass I've gotten from you guys. Wait. Ooh, ribbon candy, yes. Cramming my log. I have several cabochons I got when your groove cutter was broken. Is there any way I can send them for grooving and pay for them plus return shipping? Yes, if you'll send us an email, we will get you all taken care of. Oh, okay. Lydia says, Vaughn, curious where you bought your pasta machine with nonstick rollers. I got this one at Hobby Lobby. It's the Makin's brand. And I do like the nonstick rollers. They're nice. Shiny, very shiny. Same direction as you use your knife to cut the clay when preparing. Oh, like kind of like this? Okay, so I'm going to let's do 5, 2, 3, 4, 5 to start with. Now, what do y'all think? Should we do this from the very bottom? Or I think I'm going to start like halfway up. I think that'll be pretty neat. You need to say the whole time Taliandra chatted in my stream, I had no idea it was Randy. Well played. I've been reverse mischieved. It was fun. Randy genuinely enjoyed hanging out in your stream too. Like you really drew him in with your woodworking and all the things you were chatting about. So I like to use my flesh because it gives it a nice little texture. Do you love me? Make an assessment. But I saw somebody do something on the internet. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, my butt. Okay. I was sitting too long. I'm sorry. What on earth are you watching?
Your stream.
No, that's an anime.
How'd that get there?
What? How'd that get there, he says. All right, so I'm looking for a bit of, this should work, a bit of silicone that I can squish things on. No, I appreciate you helping me with chat, baby. All right, it's dirty. I'm gonna have to wash it. Just some water. Mm. I'm not gonna rub it on my pants. I'm not gonna rub it on my pants. I'm not gonna rub it on my pants because I have paper towels. Look at me go! Wee! I didn't rub it on my pants because I have paper towels. Lydia, no, Randy's over there. He's got an anime going, and we've been really enjoying watching anime lately. Like I've been enjoying watching anime together, but some of them he can watch by himself. They are not the greatest, but other ones I'm like, don't watch it without me. I don't like the gory ones. That's true. I do not enjoy unnecessary gore. Okay, so oh, that's real nice. And now we can take the end and we can go like boop, and it just makes it a pretty little petal. And so we're gonna do that on all 5 of these little ones that we had gotten prepped out. And I do like to use my biggest ball for this. I think what I'm going to do before I work on that style of candle again is watch some people actually do it on the candles, and like do a touch of research and make a plan maybe. But it really, I liked dipping my toe in the water and seeing where it got us. Okay, and now I'm going to finish it on my hand maybe. But I like using the silicone because it doesn't heat the polymer clay up. Like that's pretty nice. And then yes, I think I like doing that. A pinch on one end and then a pinch on, I threw it on the ground. On the ground. Oh, that's nice. It's not all covered in dog fur. I'll see which one of those I prefer. 1, 2, 3. I feel like such a lollygagger when I'm sculpting because I'll watch some of these other sculptors. I'll watch these other sculptors do their work, and they're just so seemingly efficient with their energy and their effort. And it's like they know what they're doing. I'll get there one day, maybe. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to let not being at that level stop me from practicing. But I do wish I were better at sculpting. But we'll get there. So just adding little bits of shape. Vox Anime. It's a series on Prime. Pretty good storyline. I love all the different characters. Ooh, right on. Blender says, or Barbie says, are you rolling the ball or just pressing? I am rolling. Should I just be pressing? I don't know. I kind of like how it distorts the petal. It gives each petal a little bit more of its own unique character when I roll. But yeah, I'm doing the rolling in my fingies. My fingers. Once we get some filth on the ball, you'll be able to see it rolling a little better. How are you doing today, Barbie? I just have to say again to everybody who's come in, if you weren't here whenever I said it the first time, thank you guys so much for making yesterday's auction amazing. Like I was nervous, like all through the lead up of it, like, but once we got started, it was just, it felt like, felt good. All right, so all 3 of those. Hey, Kathy. My timer's up. Back to work for me. Oh, Andrea. Well, thank you for hanging out. Have a good day at work. I am so bad at keeping up with comments. I'm so sorry, you guys. yeah, so just, I like getting that three-dimensional. Though I guess, should I leave them flatter? Would that be better? I don't freaking know. Boop, boop, boop. Do what makes you happy. Do, 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 do. Okay, that's fair. Robin says, I've watched you sculpt two dragons. You're an awesome sculptor. Well, thank you for saying so. It's, believe it or I guess believe it or not, I still feel super mediocre, super out of my depth, but like I'm having a blast at it, and I think that's all right. Okay, 5 petals done. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to press this right here. That's a little too high up, maybe. We'll do more down the center line. Fudge. I think we should put some clay on it for the petals to attach to. Because believe it or not, clay doesn't actually seem to like sticking to the glass. It's very frustrating sometimes. I'm going to try to make a nice marbly blend. And you actually take action. That is huge. Oh man, it's like it'll burn me right up if I don't. Like, I get hard to be around. I don't know if it's hard for Randy, but I get hard to just be around my own self. Like, I'll start driving myself up the wall. Ooh, ooh. I could totally have like rolled and swirled this a little better. And now is the perfect opportunity to do that. I'm going to go ahead and just squeeze, squeeze, squeeze to trap as many air bubbles as possible into the clay. You don't actually want to do that. I'm just very bad about it. And then I'm going to give it a little twisty twist like this. I love it. And then I'm going to go like this. And I'm going to feed it through the pasta machine. Wow. It did very little for it. Oh well, it was still fun. Sometimes it doesn't do what you hoped or expected, but that's okay because we learn. Go like that, and then I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to go wee, all the way home. So that'll do, donkey. Let's get this on the glass. Ooh, ooh, coffee. Oh man, Loki up to level 2. Randy has been snuggling Ember so much since we got home from belly dance. I know we were only gone for 3 hours, but the animals really missed us, and I love that they seem to like us. You know, like, how amazing is that my pets like me? Like, I'm not a people pleaser, but if my pets didn't like me, I would cry. Like, so, like, I need cats to like me, if that makes sense. How do I make this be longer? Let's just roll it thinner. I know I'm at a frame, but ooh, thinner clay. I'm gonna knock it down to 3, and then I'm gonna crank it through the old pasta machine. Old pasta.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Man, I bet y'all could make all sorts of really pretty stuff with like stamped clay and different things. Like, so we have a community page here on, I don't think we have one set up here on the Craft Along with Vaughn YouTube channel, but I know we do on the Back to Earth Creations one, but I don't know how to use it because I'm just a professional YouTuber. Why would I know how to use YouTube features? And then I don't feel like I need clay on the butt right now. I may live to regret that, but for now, no clay on butt time. Okay. Is that why she keeps yelling at you? I turned her heated blankie back on. Well, I think you're right that I'm going to need more petals. All right, so there's one petal. And then we're going to come down here and we're going to do 2 petals. And then I'm actually going to flip this over. And then, oh, how are we going to have this spaced? We'll just do 6 petals because that's how I had it spacing. And that's a nice round number. Like, we can make that work. So kind of trying to get them to be like opposite of each other. We'll have to cut one more, but that is okay because we got the power. Do I have ADHD? Don't laugh. No, really. You're Randy. I hope she bites you. It's okay. I've already gotten distracted and I'm no longer upset about that I might have ADHD. Ooh, Lydia says, I have a community page too. Send announcements out or say that's going on my channel. Some see it. Right on. Did you play in the snow yet? We did, but then it completely like melted. Oh, wait. Hey, Tashers. Yeah, it was just I got to make like little. I got to play with the little paw prints and stuff that Mr. Puddums and Sea Dog left. And how you doing, Tashers? I'm doing really well. Um, just playing in the bye Loki. Just playing in the clay, trying to make a little flower for Santa gifts, like flower candle holder cup. Do 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 boo boo boo. Everybody dance now. Boo do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Wee, wee, wee. And then we're going to give it like a squanch. We're going to go like this. So I am pressing and then rolling. And that's giving us like a really nice, I'm digging that. I'm digging the heck out of that. Too bad I didn't do my other 5 petals that way, but this is how we learn. I think that's how I'm going to do them from now on. Okay. Now, part of what was important about that is I was doing it over one of the cabochon holes so that it like dipped uniformly around it. And we can still boop like that. Level 2. Having a nothing day. I played more hours of video games with the hubby than I care to admit, and I've not once donned a bra. It's a good day. That sounds like a really good day. How did the rest of the auction go? Phenomenally. Oh my god. I could not believe how well the auction went. We're going to have another one in March because we don't want to overdo. I don't have anything made for one in January, and I really want to be able to just enjoy going, and traveling for the holidays and seeing family without having to worry about getting stuff made for an auction. Um, Wild child, how's it going? All right, so we got some petals. We got some petals down. I'm gonna set that off to the side. Like a maniac, maniac on the floor. Herpin derpin doodle boopin dorkin door. So that was the first size. Now we're going to move on to the second size. And I guess we should do anywhere from 6 to 12 of these. Get you something, nothing days with the people you love. Yes. Yeah. That sounds really good. So there's 1, 2, 3. What game do you and Zeb play? 4, 5, 6. Let's go ahead and do 12. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, can you imagine if we were cutting this from like a Skinner blend sheet so that the petals start at one color while they're small and then work their way up to a larger color? That'd be pretty neat. So there's 1, 2, 3. Now these ones, I'm not going to screw around with playing with the tips at all. I'm going to just like squish them and see how that goes. Oh, you have those same cutters, wild child? Nice. Today was Civilization 5. Zeb loves that strat. I play it like some weird game of Sims. I'm making a candle holder that's petals. It's going to look like a flower, maybe? I tried something else initially to make it like be like one of those carved candles, and I learned a lot, but I have a lot more to learn. So I figured I used my brain for like a little bit. Time to just go noodle mode and make some pretty flower petals. But yeah, oh, that's nice. I'm gonna go like this. Yes! That's exactly the effect that I was hoping for. So I'm just gonna hammer with my biggest ball the edge out like that, and then I'm gonna go like this in the middle, maybe? No, I didn't like that one as much. It really does make a big difference to be where the silicone has like an empty spot underneath it, if that makes sense. Because it's letting us hammer it out into like a dished shape. So there's one petal. Now I get to just whack it like 12 times more. Doing back to the rolling strategy. It's like as soon as I'm like, yes, I have it figured out, I just try something else. That's fine. It makes my brain happy. It looks metallic and shiny, but the candlelight reflects so nicely off that. I hope so. And I had added a whole block of like white translucent clay, but I don't know, or a proportionate amount rather, of the white translucent clay, but I don't know if that's how that's going to translate. But we're doing science. So there's another petal down. Boom, boom, boom. Another one bites the dust. Boom, doom, doom. Another one bites the dust. And a herp and derp doo, and a herp and derp doo. Derp and derp boo doop. Boom, boom, boom. Boo doo 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 doo. So I'm going to have to go through all of my molds and find which one is my favorite for shaping petals. My silicone for science. I'm convinced that nothing days are what winter is for when it's so cold like this and just yucky outside. Make a pot of soup and a loaf of bread and just fanoodle on the couch. There we go. It leaves a little too much of like a distinct tool mark. And if I do it just in the middle. So there's 4. Let's do 2 more and then we'll be able to see a little better what's going on. And then I come over here where it's like the poochiest of cabochon molds. Like it is the most hollow of the cabochon molds. And that way I get the most like depth. I used to make roses out of icing like that, but I used a piece of sponge. I don't have a sponge, but I'm looking. That's a really good idea, Itzy. I have a sponge. I bet if I put a little bit of Wawa on it, it'll be perfect. Let me yeet this over yonder. All right, I will be right back, y'all. Behave. Oh, my hips. I don't mean to keep talking. Ember's so cute. She's watching the anime movie. Their face pressed up on
She's
your arm.
drilling on me if I don't.
Wow. It was 26 today? Wow. That's still pretty cold. That's real cold. 26 degrees? It was really cool and like foggy in our neck of the woods this morning. Bob was lost. SpongeBob found. What? Oh, yeah, the sponge. Gotcha. There we go. Done messing around with the microphone. I just want to get the water across the surface because I have no idea. This is a high density sponge. I have no idea how this is going to react with the petals. Hey, Randy. I hate to disturb y'all.
Huh?
I hate to disturb y'all, but can you put my chickens to bed for me? Oh, she drooled on you? So, Itzy, am I doing this right? What? Am I doing it right? This is my first time. Sorry. I watched too many memes on the internet. Roll in a circular motion. Okay. That is a cool process. Ooh. That's very nice. That is much nicer than what I was doing. It does fun. Those texture bag fruit comes in for textures. Oh, really? Like the mesh ones? That's cool. All right, so I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna do all the ones that we just did in a circular motion like this. Oh, my ball is sticky. Stop being sticky, ball. Even the water's not making it unstick. Like an O? Itsy. We gotta. I think I might need to make it a little wetter. Ooh, like it did. Oh, yes! Ah! That's perfect. Oh my god. Oh my god, Itsy. You are a fantastic teacher. This is gonna be everything's gonna be soggy by the time we're done. Oh, look at that. Is that correct? Am I doing it right? Nope, still sticky. I'm gonna have to. I missed. Oh my goodness gracious. That is so much faster. Oh, I love efficiency. Anything that's going to get me done with my project sooner. Because, like, it's not that I'm trying to rush through the project. It's just we're probably going to have, like, a bunch of leaf or petals before we're done. So if I can make them go just a little faster, that would be phenomenal. Okay. And so now I'm going to take that like this, and we're going to put it right here, maybe. And I'm going to go like that, and we're going to go like, and we'll see how that goes. Oh, well, how are you doing, Lydia? Are you okay? Are you still having your sinus infection? Those things never go away as soon as you want them to, do they? I'm glad to be able to keep you company. We're at 45 in Sacramento, and we are all complaining we are freezing. That's pretty cold for Sacramento, though, isn't it? Is everything okay, honey? Who are you arguing with on the porch?
Huh?
Who are you arguing with on the porch?
Mr. Poodles.
Mr. Poodles?
He must not be cold enough. He hasn't decided if he wants to come in or not.
Gotcha.
I did open the door to the shed.
Yeah.
All 5 chickens.
Like, close the door, it's cold out there.
Yep.
Oh, you're letting all the stank out. Well, that's looking pretty cool. Next layer. Oh my goodness, 6 times daily? As you use each one, you gently pitch the tip. It'll give you a petal curved edge. Ooh, just the tip. Like, pinch like this. Oh! Like that. Ooh! Like that. Am I doing it right? Like that. Well, regardless, this is how I'm going to be doing it because I love it. Alright, I'm going to flop this like this again. That way all the petals are like kind of hanging. Wow, 14 just south of Lake Superior. Woof. Y'all stay warm. Oh, I would love a cup of baby. No, if you could make a cup of Constant Comet. Yeah, but can you do it like how you do, but with a little less cream? Well, all right, then I thought I'd ask, but thank you anyways. He goes, no. All right. 6 more petals. Whee! All right, that's cool. That is cool, y'all. Holy mackerel. It is cool. Randy's sassing me. But I want it to have like a thinner edge first. So I'm going to undo all of our hard work. Oh, we're getting all sorts of unique commenters today. So I think I'm going to begin with doing womp womp, rolling it on out. And then we're going to slap it. A little slappy, make fun happy. And then we're going to get it wet. And then we're going to go like this in circles, just like how Itzy said. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, that's so nice. Okay. I'm going to set that over there, and then we're going to do it again. I got a robot vacuum and electric kitty potty. Just need robot cook for food and coffee. That sounds like the dream. Do you have to like change its oil, or I'm just waiting for them to I don't mean to sound bitter and jaded, but I am just waiting for them to start a monthly subscription for my coffee machine to work. So, hey, Amazing Amy says, what do we care about the weather? We are warm and crafty. Yeah, also in a drafty house, though. We thought we had everything. Oh, I love that. I thought we had everything all good and sealed up, and I was wrong. So whenever it gets a little warmer, I have a can of expanding foam and some double-sided tape and plastic that I'm going to be patching up some spots around the house. Way too cold out there for that today, so we'll just be drafty and cold. Oh, we had spammers, but they weren't too bad, and they get our unique engagement up, so I will take it. Whee! This is my new favorite thing in the whole stinky world is making little bloop 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 petals. So yeah, I'm just rolling towards the tip. Itsy, that's a game changer. Thank you. Did Mellow Doc join the boxing gym? Look at that. He did. He's loving it. That's awesome. That is awesome. And I do like that little bit of texture there on the back side. Great. Look at that. Ah. I mean, it makes sense, but to see it happen is just so cool. Like the way that the clay just like stretches up around, being encouraged by the sponge. Oh, that is so cool. Because I'm thinking for in regards to like our dragons and our masks, I'd really love to be able, instead of having to use silk, just silk floral, I'd love to be able to make some of my own polymer clay, or possibly even like foam or paper glue, I don't know, but to be able to make some of my own flowers. I think that would be very fun and cool. Thank you for putting the chickens to bed, Randy. So we're doing just a little pinch on the end. You'd have the clay tool that looks like a pencil blender. If you roll it gently around the edge of the detail, it'll give you a frill. Okay. I'm not certain what that one means, but I think I'm making them a little too deeply curved. But I was having a lot of fun with it, so we'll tweak it a little on the next one. Robot Vacuum is on now. She's run to her chair watching its every move. So to have those robot vacuums, do you have to have like your floor all like could it be just in my house where I've got like boxes and stuff randomly? Like excuse me. Yeah, I think it would get stuck under a tool chest. Oh, thank you, baby. Excuse me, I didn't mean to sneeze in y'all's ear. Okay, so now I'm gonna lay this petal here. And I really like having the clay on there to attach to. And we're just getting a nice staggered layering here. So far this is 18 petals. That's not so bad. And come around town, around town. Well, thank you. Oh, that's pretty neat, I think. Like, especially I think as it bakes and potentially relaxes down. Like if you kind of see how that's going to be relaxing down this way. And then I'm just going to take a little paintbrush and kind of get up underneath there. There we go. Because I've found I really prefer the way that the flowers look when there is some space going on between the petals. But you can see some of them, they're really bowing down more than what they need to. So that's why I'm going to leave it in like closed lotus mode. And now, just because I love doing this part, and part of the point of crafting, I do believe, is to do what makes you happy. 100%. Where is the freaking head? All right, there it is. It's in my bowl. I'm just testing to see how necessary I feel it is to blend our petal bases into what we're doing. Because I don't know how visible these are going to be in between the other layers. There we go. Hey, Randy. Is it too late for me to ask for a hot water bottle instead of tea?
Yes.
Is it possible to have both?
Yes.
Okay, can I have both? Thank you,
Where's your
baby.
hot water bottle?
In the canvas bag on the counter. I'm trying to figure out how to, is there like a plug-in, like, heat pad for being in a car? Ooh, Lydia says, bless you, my place has boxes everywhere but needs pick toys. Speed Racer keeps getting stuck under. Is that what you named it, Speed Racer? Under my recliner. Not smart, but it's great, even if it mops. So new, I haven't tried mopping yet. You get a remote, but also has Bluetooth to control. Wow. It'll go to charge itself if it gets low. Wow. The future is now, you guys. Aw, well, thank you, Nessie. I'm really pleased with how this is coming out. Not bad for a prototype. Now we get to cut out another layer of petals. I'm gonna need a bigger ball. So, and you can see this came with like a lot of petal cutter outers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we're hanging off the edge. Of glory. Do, 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 do. And then 8, 9, 10. Oh. Then I think these are the same thickness. Yeah. And then 11 and 12. We do not even have to roll more clay yet. But we're gonna in a little while. Oh, I'm so glad that you like it. What? Linda says mine sucked up a mouse trap. My hubby yells, how do I shut this thing off? Oh my goodness. That's wild. What a time to be alive, you guys. Like, it's just, I mean, I say that, but not sarcastically. This really is cool. Oh, I can use my big metal ball. Oof, my forearm. Okay. You got to get your ball wet. And then we're going to go like this. And I'm going to take my sponge and I'm going to go like that. This doesn't seem to be working the same. Woo, look at that texture though. Oh, I like that. All right, so we're going to take our ball. It is so big and heavy. And we're going to go like this and we're going to go like, bah.
Freaking cannonball.
This is a freaking cannonball. I got it on Amazon. But that didn't work the way I wanted. I need a smaller big ball. Where's my pool cue? That's a quest for not right now. I'll just keep using this thing.
What about this?
Huh? Yeah, can I try that? Randy, oh, that's a good idea. Aw, my very first quartz crystal sphere that I'd really love to polish back up to a nice big shine. I think we're going to need a smaller one still. Because it's too big, it's not allowing for the cupping. Can I hand this back to you? That's so pretty. Yeah. But I think I have some other balls right here, actually. This is well, this one's actually one of yours, honey. This fluorite. I keep your balls everywhere, baby. You've got so many of them. Randy likes gemstone spheres. Do you see that? Yeah. That worked perfect. So now I'm going to put these in my hand and roll the edges out. Yeah? Oh, okay. There's Michael Landon. It tells you my age. Lydia says, those cutters are great for clay cabs, right, Vaughn? And I want to experiment on using cutters for maybe resin mold. Oh, I don't know. I mean, I'd try with one that I'm not going to be like worried about it if it doesn't make it through. So we start in the center and then work our way out. Oh my gosh. Wow. So you don't even have to press that hard. Okay. So I don't even need Randy's pretty ball. Isn't that a beautiful fluorite though? The lighting in here isn't doing it any favors, but I love the little, like when that happens. I don't know what it's called, but I love it. Like the little rainbow flashes. I mean, they're tiny. I think most people probably don't care, but look at how cool that is. And I love whenever you can get little pockets of clarity down into the center of the stone. Anyways, okay. Pretty rocks. Pretty rocks. Pretty rocks. Ooh. Thank you, sir. Oh, it's a hot water bottle. I need to use that. That is a quest for later line when I'm inundated with not before coffee vibes, and that orb is cool. It is cool. Hey, bodega. But yeah, it's, you know, because, and I'll catch myself getting a little too distracted in every single different direction. And it's like, that is a quest for a later time. Okay. Yes, we're going to put it in our hand first. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. I just love it. Okay. That's one of the most fun techniques I think I've learned in a minute. Boop, boop, boop. I cut my bangs and I look like a French knight. Oh, hey, baby. Whippity cream? Randy. Well, thank you, sir. Did you? Oh, you put whipped cream on yours too? Yes. Oh, I love that. This hot water bottle feels so good. So I guess what I need to be doing, Itsy, is watching tutorials on how to make fondant flowers and see what I can. This looks so good. Look at what Randy just brought me. He makes everyday magic. Ooh, well, hey, Edwin says, evening, Vaughn. Just wanted to let you know Michelle will probably miss the stream. It's knocked out. Oh, God, okay. She's knocked out with the cats. Krampus prayed last night, took it out of her. She's okay though, right? Like, well, thank you for letting me know. I hope she had fun. I can't wait to hear about it. You're so spoiled. I am so spoiled. And let me tell y'all, it's the way to do it. It is the way to live. Check this out.
Stop.
No, look at her. Because life, no, come back, please. Show us the beans. Life is too short to not be spoiled and to not spoil the ones that you love, is my thoughts on the matter. So, so there's some amazing icing flowers out there that can easily be done in clay. Ooh, okay. I've made one on a clay rose. Okay. Ooh, Lydia says they have a very reasonably priced 24 heating pad. Great for back. Oh my God. Wait, what flavor is this? Constant Comic? Oh, that's so good. It's very good. She has the cutest little beans, and I swear her little toe beans have wrinkled because she's like a million in cat years. So she's got like pruny little, like her little beans. Edwin said, yeah, she's fine. She danced her heart out last night with her crew. Oh, that's awesome. How's the retired life treating you, Edwin? That's exciting. Oh, that's hot water bottle though. Mm-mm-mm. And then we gotta spray it. That is so cool. Oh, I love it. I bet we could make some bomb ass mushroom caps in this technique, you guys. I think I just pinched the petals with it being small. Gotcha. Okay. Just enjoying the break before I get back to new job. Right on. That's awesome. Are you excited for your new job? I hope everything goes really well, that like you mesh well with your coworkers, that your chair is comfy. Can't really think of what else. Those are my top priorities, with that they pay you lots of good money. It's still too hot to drink, baby. Hold her just a little longer. Miss Whippet and Queen is deflating. Also, the pan green scrubbing. Flat ones give great texture. Ooh, okay. A 6-pack of mushroom coasters? I'll tell you what, it felt like I was alive during the right time whenever I saw like the whole rise of like cottagecore and fairycore and all the gnomes and mushrooms and everything. Like, 'cause I just love that stuff. And it is much more widely available now than what it was 20 years ago. So, is it close to the bathroom? Maybe. Ooh, oh, just remembered you can make a frill around the edge of the petals with a toothpick. Try a narrower gouge to alternate the wider cuts. Okay. Ah, Edwin says I'm literally going back to the same job but get to be a beardo. Okay. All right. Well, that's good. You already know, like, you already know the ropes. That is a beardo. I love that. I'm so happy for y'all. And I can't believe Michelle's getting a horse. Ooh. What are y'all gonna
It's like she's getting a what?
I don't know. Randy just said Edwin's all like, she's getting a what? I guess I should have. Oops. Yeah. Yeah. Roll it like a mini rolling pin on just the edge. Okay. I don't have a toothpick, so I'm gonna use this knife It's probably not going to work. I'm going to go like this. There we go like this. I don't think I'm doing it right. I'm going to go back to rubbing my ball on it. Ooh. Okay. Bodegas. She's got her little paw like just on Randy's face. And can I show them? Okay. She's so happy. I can't blame her. Edwin says, it's my friend who's offering us a horse. We haven't gotten a chance to visit her ranch yet. That's awesome. Hey, Bodega. We are making flowers for a little like lotus flower candle holder prototype. Kathy says, try a narrower gouge to alternate between the wider cuts. The best kind of FaceTime, right? Oh, Lydia. Ooh, I made a clay mushroom. Oh, right on. How did that go? Oh, my goodness. That's good. Sorry, it's just... Randy makes a very good cup of tea. He says it's all in how you boil the water. He says, be right back. Brew time. Two days past 18, he was waiting on the bus in his army green. Sat down in a booth at a cafe there. Gave his order to a girl with a bow in her hair. He was kinda shy, so she gave him a smile. He said, would you mind sitting down for a while and talking to me? I'm feeling a little low. She said, I'm off in an hour and I know where we can go. What's that? Actually turned out pretty well. One of my favorite things to do. Having a white Russian. Oh, was that a cream? So you used a protein shake instead. Well, doesn't that just help the protein get into your system faster?
I hear if you take keto chow.
Randy says, I hear if you take keto chow and heavy whipping, which she said she was out of, by the way, but and put it in a blender, makes a fairly decent sludge that you can then put vodka in.
Keto butter.
Keto butter. So the letters came from an iron. You get to put the pedals on. Woo. Okay. We
were FaceTiming.
Do what? How about using your wire pocket thingy for textures on your desk? Wire pocket thingy. I'm not looking for any textures right now. I just want a nice little shiny petal. At a specific temperature, you can end up scorching the tea. That can result in over-extraction of tannins in a bitter tea. What? Riri?
Yeah.
Well. I bet if we did it again and put it in the freezer, it would make like a really nice, like whipped ice cream or something. This is going to be real pretty. Y'all, I feel like if we had done this with some glow in the dark in it, that'd have been the way to go.
I thought you had ponytail.
I did, but it was sticky. So I put it back in the drawer. Uh-oh, I forgot to do the tip on this one. Yeah, we definitely gonna want to do the tip. You should never neglect the tip. Pro tip, don't neglect the tip. It's almost, is it almost like a dahlia? Like what flower am I thinking of that this reminds me of? It's cool though, and I like it a bunch. Boop. Okay, I'm just gonna have to come through and do all the tips because I keep forgetting. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Also, this is not going to be the last one of these that I make, so I'm not worried about getting it perfect. I just want to make it. She pop her hip? Oh my god, my poor kitty. Thank you for holding her. Well, she may just like you for your heat, but she does have her heated blanket on maximum, and she still chose to yell at you and make you hold her. So. Mm-hmm. Hey, Misty. Oh, that does look like artichoke leaves, doesn't it? Did y'all know that I think thistles and artichoke flowers might be one of my favorite flowers, like ever? Like wild thistle, those little purple, yeah, things that people mow over. I've got one growing wild in the backside of the driveway though, and I'm gonna leave it there because if it flowers, that would just make my day. Because I've been meaning to stop at the roadside and steal one of the spent blooms from the thistle heads, just because I want to put it in a jar just to have with my other jars of things that I stole from some roadsides. Um, as you do. Like I've got a whole jar of cicada shells, like when they slip their skin or shed their exoskeleton, I think is a better way of putting it. Hmm? I don't think it's the chrysalis because that's the thing that
I don't know if we ever looked
carapace, perhaps.
Carapace, yeah.
I still don't know what the right term for it is, but I just love them. I mean, we were at a McDonald's that had like the tree that we were parked at waiting for them to say our order was ready was covered in like it had like at least 10 to 15 cicada empty like shells. And so I just like got started. That's why we always carry these like empty chewing gum containers for I call them specimen jars. But I can tell things whenever look, oh, that is so freaking cool. Uh it's so much more useful to me if I'm sculpting to have the three-dimensional version of a thing than it is to just be looking at a picture of it. Like if I can see and feel and like just move it around, like I prefer that. And so that's why I keep odd little specimen jars of different textures and shapes and just things that I think that are cool. All right, so how should we finish this off? This guy's so thin, he's going to be super floppy, but that's okay. Aw. Oh, a water lily. I like that. Misty says, guessing it's meant to be a lotus flower or a lily pad flower. the first project that I tried wasn't working, so I just like, let's put petals on it, and this happened. So there wasn't really a specific uh, goal in mind fresh out the gate. Does it look like an artichoke? Pine cone? This petal is incorrect. Stop. Well, it's too floppy. I'm going to have to eliminate South Carolina. So I'm going to see what'll happen if we go like this from like the beginning. For science. This is not going well. I don't know. It's getting better. It's getting a lot better. Mushroom, mushroom. Give it back to me. Y'all. Consider my game changed. Goodness gracious, that's amazing. So just like that, oh, I know what I'm doing with the rest of my day. No, it's not making dinner. Jesus, Randy. Are you getting hungry, honey? We just get to eat leftover chili, so.
We only ate 5 hours ago.
Was it really 5 hours ago that we ate? Today has flown by. How is it dinner time already? But yeah, boom. Poor hungry baby. I didn't feed you breakfast either. You're right. My poor neglected husband is over here wasting away. Chewing on the cat's ears. Well, hey, Kelly, how's it going? Do what? She likes it. Okay. So that's not what I would do for a petal, but if I made these like this and then baked it and then, huh? Do I hear a pizza call? No, we've got some really good chili and cornbread sitting in the fridge waiting for us to eat it. And then we might, I'm not even going to say that out loud because he's going to probably jump up out of his chair and go do it. Can you see my eyebrows? Muffin. We'll see. That's a lot of work, isn't it? I'd clean the skillet for you.
But it's not clean right now.
It's not.
I can't make muffin right now.
Oh, you can't make muffin right now? Yes, that's what I'm thinking. Exactly, Brenda. I was thinking for like some of the 3D mushrooms because we've got these ones here, like how we did for the dragon head. But these ones, they're a lot of work. And I'm not entirely, like, I would love to be able to improve on the technique. So if this part here were baked and then turned into the top there, and then we do there's a word for it and I've forgotten it, but that's okay. We'll do the little frilly parts on the underside and then stick a stem in and call it done. That would be very cool. Oh, knocking stuff over. There we go. All right. Ribs. The mushroom part is called the ribs. Oh, okay. Well, how are you doing today, Kelly? Okay, so we're going to let's roll out some clay. I'm going to do it on the thickest setting initially. Oh, that's good to hear that you're doing good. Ooh, cranking that thing through the pasta machine. Pasta machine abuse. But look at how pretty that is. I love that. And then we're going to knock it down to number 2. And then we're going to knock it down to number 3. Just turning it, and then we're going to feed it on through. Oh, yeah. It's really not that impressive, but I love it. Anyways, it doesn't need to be impressive. All right, so we're going to do one little petal. Wow. To replace the one. The other one was just too floppy. I can't be having it flop around like that. Do it, love. Oh. Kelly, I am making a flower votive holder out of polymer clay and like an old glass jar, which I'm really excited about because I'd love to be able to scale this up a little and make like a much bigger one, just because that would be fun. Is Mr. Puddums in the house or is he still outside? Okay. Ah, that's right. He hadn't decided he was cold enough to come in. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't want to get into the habit of us waiting with the door open. Newton would do that when I was a kid, and it's like it was his favorite game to be on the wrong side of the door. Okay, so we're just getting that attached. And now we're going to go up a petal size. 1, 2, 3. My inclination, like I think we're not going to need this last row. I'm worried that it's going to be like too big. But I want to try it just because sometimes I'm wrong. A bunch of the times I'm wrong, but I'm going to try it anyways. Anyone here work with dipping wire forms in resin? I'm going to be honest, I did it once and it was terrible. But I was doing it out in like the open sunshine. So don't do that. That's the best advice I have to give on that subject. Ooh. Tasher says, have you ever mixed polymer clay with the aluminum scales? Like in a piece together or like covering the scales in polymer clay? Or making polymer clay scales and incorporating those into a scale mail piece? All of these sound like they could be cool. I've done none of them. I had a husky that played on the wrong side of the door too. Yeah, I don't know. I'd play that game again given the opportunity with any of my pets that have passed, but at the time it's frustrating.
That are still here.
Yeah. Maybe. It would partially, the things that I'm thinking of, because I never mean to be a naysayer, but the things that come to mind are the initial like worries as to why it wouldn't work. And I don't think the polymer clay is structural enough to hold up. Like that would be my concern. That's testable, but that would be my concern. You might be able to do polymer clay as like a veneer on an aluminum scale. That might be really cool. That would be the way that I would do it to resolve the structural issue. And a lot of it depends on like the piece and what it's going to be worn for, if it's wearable or if it's like, like a costume, or for a necklace, it would probably be fine. Right on. Like a flower sort of thing with both the polymer clay petals, but also the scales somehow. That would be super cool. Ooh, Robin says, how do you store your used clay? Does it dry out? Oops, I clicked. Or will it stay soft in storage? I've had good luck with it staying soft in storage. And let me actually show you real quick, because I got these drawers from the automotive like garage, organize your garage section at probably Walmart. Not sponsored. But just because I buy from what I've got around me. And the plastic does not react with the unbaked clay. So I have mine over here that are still in their packages, organized by color, and over here on the right are like the odds and ends and different things of any clay left over from old projects. it doesn't dry out so much as it gets maybe stiffer and it might be more inclined to crumbling. But if you just ease it back up to temperature, you can still use this clay. This cane is a decade old. This is the cane from some of our very first polymer clay tutorials here on YouTube. And I bet we could try making flower petals out of it. It reminds me so much of like peony flowers. Ooh, Bodega says, imagine how that would look as a centerpiece for a table for the holidays. Super cool. That would be really cool. My dad had those in our garage in the 70s. Right on. Heck, it's a collector's item now. Does that make it vintage? Definitely. But I am going to cut into that after we finish this one just to see how it does. Thank you for that tea, baby. It is so good. We got to do the little pinchy pinch on the tippy tip. Never neglect the tip. It's just mischief. Once had a Tupperware container full of clay. A mouse ate through my Tupperware and ate the clay. Oh my God. Was it okay? Like channel versus stream where you use the where you use the decade-old cane for a project. Yeah, I've got enough of the cane. We'll test it here in the stream and see. Because that'd be a very like good click, not clickbait because that's actually what the video would be about, but I would click on that. You know, making polymer clay, what would we call it? You know, can I use 10-year-old clay? I'm not good at this. I'm not good at coming up with titles and crap. Mr. Beast, where are you? I need you to make my thumbnails.
Like 14 people employed that do that.
Yeah. I can't even imagine. Like, that's a whole nother level. Each drawer was labeled. Wish I'd gotten that organized, Gene. I actually used nail polish remover to remove all the labels. It was too much commitment, and a lot of those colors weren't even made anymore. Organization can be learned. Like, hey, Randy, feedback time.
Yeah.
Have I gotten more organized over the past 20 years?
Yeah.
Yay, feedback. Hey, Triquetra, how's it going? Step number 1, put like with like. That's how Randy got me onto the organization train. Choo choo. Randy says step number 2, hire someone else to do it. Oh, we're doing pretty well. Gotcha. Oh my gosh. No, mice they're a force of destruction. Kelly says, how long have you been married? I think we've only been legally bonded in the eyes of the Missouri state government for like 3 years. But we've been together since 2005.
We didn't get married in Missouri.
Oh, we got married in Oklahoma. That's right. But I mean, Missouri recognizes it. So, I mean, unless we need to pay our property tax. So, it'd be like Will It Craft, 10-year-old polymer clay. And then we go like this. Itzy, I can't tell you how this is amazing. Thank you for teaching me how to make flowers. Oh my God, you guys, I'm not even in fright. I just been here playing with my clay. Not to brag, but I might be one of the worst streamers. Ooh, Ooh, Tasher says, wait, in the States, if you get married in one state, it may not count in another. It gets technical sometimes, but in general, if you're over, I shouldn't even have to say it. If you're over 18, they'll just recognize it across like state borders. But
we were unfortunately clever enough to wait until the pandemic screwed
yeah,
everybody.
yeah, the pandemic made everything kind of weird to do, like for everything, for every step of any bureaucratic thing was made way more complicated, which I mean, yeah. But oh, you good, Itsy? Level 2. Aw, Speed Racer chased the cat out of the bathroom. Oh, Linda says, I just celebrated my 30th anniversary. Ooh. Do you have any tips for the rest of us? Or any bragging? I think if you, once you hit 30 years together, you've earned the right to brag. That's monumental. Like, congratulations and good luck to you guys. Randy. You know what? Y'all clicked on my face. Randy said it's important to not neglect the tip of the petals as we sculpt this flower, so let's not forget. Mercy. Look at that. Y'all, we made a thing. I gotta find it. I need more hands. Giggity. There we go. Tile. The internet, it's in my blood now. I can't help but like. Gotta do the fingernail clicks on everything. My brain has rotted away. It is just soup now. So we've stored it. Oh my God, I love this. We've stored it upside down enough that the petals kind of made a little bit of contact with each other. But now that it has other petals to sit on, I'm going to go ahead and like relax it down. Randy, do you remember? It was very early in our relationship. It might have been one of our very first Hobby Lobby trips together. You got me that beautiful, like, crystal flower holder, like candle holder. Mm-hmm. This reminds me of that. But this one's better because we made it. No, I kind of liked them better standing up. So in which case, I think we're just going to bake it like this. And that'll be at 275 for 30 minutes. Now I am going to try and make this bottom look real pretty. Oh, that's true. Oh, like committed in Ontario, single in Wild and in Saskatchewan. And just keep smiling even when you don't want to. Also, I never disregard the tip. Condensed or chucky? Ooh, chunky? Milk? Oh, well, thank you, Lydia. And if I ever don't know what to do for texture, I just stipple it. That's usually a pretty good go-to. 4 minutes? Ooh-wee! Oh, 1 minute. Okay. Well, that way we can hit our numbers this time. I'm way... Ember's just passed out and drooling all over Randy. Sleeping drooly is what he calls her. I have 6 more colors of Sculpey being delivered today. Ah, Sue! We're enablers. I'm gonna be honest, we're enablers. Now let me check and see. Yeah, this one was at 100 and it's now at 82. This charger might be shot. Boo. Alrighty, you guys. I hate to do this, but we're gonna have to cut into that cane tomorrow. In tomorrow's live stream, which will very likely be from 3:30 until 6. It might be a little earlier though. I'm usually able to swing it a little earlier on Sundays because we don't have belly dance. So as usual, keep an eye out on your newsletter because we send those out sometimes 30 minutes before the stream starts. But I didn't mean for the technical difficulties today, but these things just happen. And we'll be able to show you how this one came out if it survived the baking. And we may make another one tomorrow, so we'll have to see. But thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with us. Again, thank you to everybody who helped make yesterday's auction just amazing. If you haven't, be sure to go and leave a comment on Monday's giveaway video, like the most recent shop update and video from this previous shop update and giveaway video from this previous Monday, because I'm going to be recording who won that tomorrow. So you still have a chance to get your name in the hat. Yes, we're going to raid somebody over on Kick. So bye-bye to all of our YouTube people. We will see you tomorrow. Mwah. Happy crafts.